Hi, how you doing? I'm Tim Ellis. Um, Today I'm going to be talking about the Leadership Challenge based off Kouzes and Posner's book. Um, it's a really good book, the 5th edition, and some of the outlines they have in here is what I'm going to be talking about today. Um, those outlines are modeling the way, inspiring a shared vision, challenging the process, enabling others to act, and encouraging the heart. It's a really good outline, and some of the things that they discuss in this book is really great. And I'm going to put my own spin on what I think some of the outlines they have, those 5 outlines that they have that they went over in this book. I'm going to put my own spin on it and kind of talk about why I think each one of these outlines are really good for leaders to inhabit in their everyday life, not only at work but off the job too. Well, anyways, with that being said, going into the first one, modeling the way. What I believe that modeling the way is basically showing others that you're a hard worker. You lead by example. That's the biggest thing. And one of the an example I have for this modeling the way and leading by example. When I was in the Army, I got promoted at a young age to sergeant, and I had a mentor that I had, and he kind of took me in under his wing, and just learning from him how every day he just led by example, and he just put things into great perspective. No matter what he was doing, it was always some reasoning behind it, and with that reasoning, everything he did, he led by example by, being that positive approach to leadership. And I think that if anybody that was in my platoon could, could talk about this particular leader, everything was what would come out would be a positive, a relationship that they had with them. And to me, that's the way that modeling the way is being that type of leader, taking a positive approach and leading by example every day in your life, both on the job and off the job. With that being said, the next component was inspired in a shared vision. And what I take from this one is just finding those ideas every day to come up with something that's going to intrigue and have your other colleagues that work with you, your team members, your teammates, have them, gain interest in that idea that you've come up with. I'm on a SWAT team right now. It seems like throughout, since I was 18 and went in the Army, and I got out of the Army when I was 25, and ever since then it just always seems like I've been in like a team-oriented environment, and I love it. I feel like being in that type of environment, you can foster more visions, inspire more visions. You can, pretty much rely on your other teammates to do what they're going to have to do whenever that vision is set. And honestly, I feel like some of the best leaders come from that type of leadership that they're almost like they're bred from, because that's what you learn, and that's how you learn how to operate, and just gaining that vision. It helps build trust. Whenever you have a vision and you build that trust, it's a wonderful thing. Like recently at work, we have this workout challenge that our organization pays us to do that challenge. If you do 3 components of the challenge, then you get 3 days of pay. If you only do 2 components, you only get 2 days of pay, and if you only do 1, you only get 1 day of pay at the end of the fiscal year. Well, one of the challenges is you have to complete 48 workouts, and then you have to do an extra 12 workouts, or what they call a challenge, the Live Well Challenge. Well, recently, me and my other SWAT teammates, we came up with a challenge. I kind of came up with the idea, and then I gave it to them, and I thought what they, I wrote it up, and I, put it out to them for some feedback to see what they thought about it, and everybody loved it. So I went and presented it to the people that run our gym at work, and they were really, oh man, they were so motivated to get into this challenge that we come up with. Well, anyways, it was a boot camp style challenge that will go on for 9 weeks, and the people that run the gym are so excited to start it, and it actually starts the first week of March, and it goes all the way till till May, and like I said, all the people at the gym, the head administrator and everything was really excited, and it hasn't really even been put out yet, but we've almost got full capacity because of I knew it was going to be a great idea, and it's not only a great vision for me and my team, but for the whole organization. It's going to build trust and relationships, and that's one of the things I believe in, inspiring a vision. It's not just for you and your team, but it's for other it's for other people and other teams too, to come together and collaborate and work towards that final goal. And once they meet that final goal, speaking on this challenge, once they meet that final goal, it's going to be awesome, because they'll get their pay, and in turn, they will have accomplished, after those 9 weeks, something that me and my buddies that's been in the Army, or done SWAT stuff and had to go through rigorous training and a boot camp style environment, these civilian employees will get to experience that. And I think, and my buddies think that it will be a great accomplishment. So that was one of my visions that recently I had, and I thought it would be really cool to share with you guys. The next component, challenge the process. Basically, to me, what that means is, in life you're going to get turned down whenever you're trying to put in for ideas and things of that nature. You're going to get turned down several times, but you have to keep on pushing. You got to keep on challenging not only yourself, but the administration that you're trying to push those ideas up to. And even though you get turned down, I've been turned down several times on things that I've done in my life, but I just keep on finding other ways to articulate and share how this is going to benefit not myself, but the whole organization and my teammates as well. Well, that next component is going to be enabling others to act, and the way I see enabling others to act is whenever this goes back to leading by example again, kind of building off that aspect of whenever others see you doing your job and operating how you're supposed to operate, you're going to have people come up to you and ask you, well, hey man, I see you're doing this and you're doing the right things. You're everybody sees you doing the right things. What can I do to kind of be like you, and what do I need to do to make this happen? And this has happened to me several times also in my life and work experiences, where I've had younger people that's come up to me and ask me, well, how can I do this or do that? And that's at the point where I start enabling them. And likewise, if I see somebody that is doing the right things, and I know that I need to go up and ask them, well, hey man, what are you doing? And and that enables me to react and build off that relationship, that positive reinforcement of leadership. Well, and the last component is a really good one also, of encouraging the heart. And the way I see this aspect is built around recognition and inspiration. I feel like people in their job capacities and even off the job. You as a leader, you need to be able to recognize people and let them know, hey, you're doing a good job, and that shouldn't occur. It shouldn't be for like a major recognition, like they did something major. This should occur every day, and just having that positive reinforcement. Sometimes it gives people that encouragement to keep on pushing through and coming to work every day. And I try to do that not only with my teammates, but people outside my organization. If I'm talking with citizens or whatever, other co-workers from other departments, organizations, or what have you, I try to, after I speak with them and find out details of what's going on, what they did or whatever, I try to encourage them and give them some positive reinforcement. What I think that does too is it builds the concept of workforce or workplace spirituality, and that's, in a nutshell, that's what that is you're just building that positive relationship, and you're fostering that employee engagement among you and your other employees, outside sources, even at home, even with your children. I know I got 3 little girls, and every day, I tell them, I'm like, oh, you're doing such a great job in school, and even though maybe they brought home a bad grade, I still try to encourage them and give them that recognition. Be like, well, it's okay. I mean, life goes on, and look how you did on this one, and it really does work. And honestly, it really does work. And I think all these components combined, it is a great book and outline that they have for this book, and I know it's taken several years of research to come up with this outline that they have. And in fact, I believe I read that it was around 30 years of research that they have. But it's I'm glad that I'm in this class, and I'm glad that I've been able to further my education as far as this leadership track goes, and I hope that it doesn't end here. I want to keep going, and thanks for your time, and Dr. S. I'm really thankful for your letting us do this video. I think it's pretty neat. This is the first time I've been able to do something like this, and I hope that it don't stop here. Thank you.